Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for another Low Vision Spotlight game video. This time we are taking a look at a indie game called Dave the Diver, and this is a kind of a chill game. It's a combination of a like a fishing type of game where you're diving under the water, you're catching fish, you're looking for resources during the day, and then at night you run this sushi restaurant with the ingredients and the things that you found during the day. Before I go any further, I do want to do a disclaimer and a thank you. The publisher reached out to me via email not terribly long ago and just asked if I was interested in a key, and I said, yeah, I'll check it out and cover it on my channel for accessibility. So again, thank you to the publisher and developer for the Steam key here for Dave the Diver. But I will be giving my honest thoughts and impressions of the game. So before we go any further, main menu not too bad. Pretty easy to see the text here. Now under options, there's honestly not a lot here. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tish actually. But you have your music, your sound effects, you got your language, you got some control options a little bit here. Auto button tapping, so that's like if you have QuickTime, if you're doing like fishing and you're trying to catch a big fish, whatever, or other QuickTime events. We have control type, we have our graphics and full screen, and that's really it. So, I mean, I guess, your control configuration options and your hold versus tap for QuickTime events, that's really about it. There's no text size or menu narration or anything like that. And like I said, I've played a little bit of this. We're going to start a new game just because that way I'll kind of know what I'm doing more. And it'll go through the tutorial. I like the game in theory. But as a low vision player, I do find that I think this game is going to be rather hard and maybe even a little bit tedious for me to play, just because there are a lot of small elements. There is fairly small text, at least to me. There's some small text. And even the fish that you're catching are pretty small, and especially as you go deeper, if you don't just have a blue background for the water, if you have, there's some ruins and like you'll see what's underneath under the sea floor here, but it's, the fish can blend in and they're small to begin with, and so there's just it can be a little bit hard to see, and especially you have a limited amount of time, so you have an oxygen meter where you can only be down for so long. So at the beginning especially, you really don't want to stray too far away from the surface. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna override. We're just gonna say new game, screw it, whatever. So you get this little kind of aloha Hawaiian tropical music here. I mean, I like the art style. It's kind of got this cartoony art style. You're this dude, Dave. I'm going to skip it though, because so you do have gibberish dialogue, and so you already know what I'm going to say about that. Now the contrast here for the dialogue bubbles is not bad. You have a darker background, light text, decent font, it's a good font, it's not too hard to read. For me personally, especially since there is just gibberish dialogue and it's not spoken, and there is no menu narration, You know, there's a lot of reading for not just the dialogue, but your inventory screen and all your stuff that you're managing when you're at the restaurant part of it. There's just a lot of text, and especially if it's small, going through all that, it can be kind of difficult for me. Um, but you're this new guy, you know, you're going to be a diver, you're new to the restaurant business as well. So you're like, okay, you're just getting run through the tutorial of how to do stuff. So I'll let you pause if you want to read any of this stuff yourself, but I did read through it a little bit. Magnifier, if you use Windows Magnifier, it does work. So it doesn't go goofy or anything. Some games will either freeze or Alt-Tab, or, you know, it'll kind of do funny things. So at least there is that. If you want to try it as a low vision player and you want to read the text, you want to read the menus and stuff like that, you can use Magnifier for those things. So there's my guy, and I can just go to the end of my boat here, and we're going to do our first tutorial dive. Now every time you go down here, it kind of randomizes what's around and such. So we already got some fish there, I can see. So we have 2 weapons here. Now in the lower left, you'll see there's a oxygen meter that in that circle. You gotta pay attention to that, because you forego anything you've collected if you kind of drown or you have to be basically rescued. You know, you lose your run. So yeah, I got my little dagger here. Come here, buddy. Fishy, fishy. Okay, is he telling me about the harpoon now? So I can go like this. And especially with how, I wonder, let me try something. I wonder if you actually have to, if it auto locks on, or if, okay, we got a fish. See, I can slash 2. There we go, got another one. I mean, this part is kind of fun, I got to admit. So I got the 3 fish that he wanted. So if they get close to you, you can slash. Otherwise, you can try to harpoon. But like I said, the fish are pretty small. Right here, I can see them okay. But if I go down, let me see. I probably should have done... Okay, he's going to make me surface. We'll be back. I think he's going to make me go to the restaurant. And then you'll see something happen. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's, you know, funny voices. And like I said, I totally get it. If you're an indie developer, you don't have, you know, the budget to do full voice acting. I get it. It's just a frustration from an accessibility point of view of, like, it would be so much easier if it were voice acted, actual English, because it's slow for me to read, especially with small text. Some UI scaling for both the text and, I mean, look at how, like, a lot of what is said in these dialogue boxes, 2-3 lines tops, and so there's still a lot of room in this little text bubble here. And so even if you know, had a slider, or you could crank it up a fair bit, you know, then you could still I think you would still have enough room. And then when you're in the inventory, which we'll see in a little bit, for when you do the restaurant part, like, even if that stuff could be, you know, just a little bigger, like, it would be really helpful for low vision. This is totally not an accessible game if you are totally blind. You do need some vision, of course. This is a low vision spotlight video, so there's that. Blah, blah, blah stuff. Okay, so we're gonna, sure, why not? All right, so let's go to town, or let's go to our little thingy here. Okay. So there's a cook at the restaurant here, and we just need to get him the ingredients and stuff, so we're going to be introduced to the restaurant side of things. This is probably going to be a fairly short video, but I wanted to give you guys a look at what the different types of gameplay are in it. Again, you have your fishing during the day, your restaurant management stuff during the night, so it's kind of like, you know, you prep your menu based on the ingredients that you have, and then you make sure everything is ready, and then you open for business, and then you'll see little icons over people's heads of what they want. So if you've played any other sort of dining or diner dash or something like that, you know, where you are trying to serve customers, and again, the problem is especially if it takes you a little while to read or recognize things, you know, visually, there are essentially time limits. You know, you'll have somebody at the counter, they will demand or they will request something, and you better get it, because if you don't, they will either up and leave, and then you won't get that sale, or you'll make them mad, and, you know, again, then you won't be making any money. So, I mean, it's realistic in that way. I get it. You can't just have it sit there forever. But there are some things that, like I said, I like the idea of the game. It seems like it could be, if I could see a lot better, it would be a pretty, kind of a chill game. And what I didn't mention is after the first full day, I don't know if we'll get to it in this video, but after the first full day, you kind of see some stuff happening where it's like, oh, yeah, we're fishing and we're running the sushi restaurant, but things might not be as they seem in the old lake or ocean or wherever we are here, because you see, I saw this thing where it was like, oh, this tentacle just comes up from the water and takes down a ship. It's like, oh, okay, that happened. So there may be some darker things afoot underneath the sea. So again, there's some intriguing story stuff there. There's, you know, the kind of two sides of the gameplay. But from a vision perspective, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep up with it. I don't know if I'm going to, especially because there's just, you know, it's no offense to the publisher or to the developer, but there's just so many other things to play this year. I mean, 2023 is just ridiculous for games. And if I have to struggle to read or to see some of the things in a game, if I have a lot of other options, it's going to be harder for me to, you know, keep coming back to this and, you know, kind of struggling through the parts where I have trouble. Like I said, the fishing part is kind of fun. You know, the fishing and exploration. Oh, earthquake or something. Okay. That ain't good. So yeah, maybe it's not going to be open just yet. Maybe we can go back and fish some more. Okay, yeah. Bzz. Got a short circuit there somewhere, or something zolting. Gibberish, gibberish. Blah, blah, blah. Let me go fish again. I'll see what we can do here. So basically he wants us to go out and get some more stuff. And then as you go on, like I said, I've played a few days into this, and it's, you'll get missions, like you'll get a call in your phone from other characters and whatnot. So let's just go ahead and dive again. And I'll go a little bit deeper this time, just because I want to show you not just the blue water, but again, you're diving deeper, and you see, I mean, even on the left there, you see like the rocks and the ledges and things, and so the stuff could blend in. We're gonna dive down. Again, I don't want to go too far. Ooh. I don't want to go too fast here. Come here. Really? There we go. Gotcha. Ah. Got him. Okay. Now let's get... There we go. Fishy, fishy. And one time I saw like this weird escape pod thing where it was like, oh, it's kind of a quicker way to get up to the surface if you're down lower. So it seems like you're going to have, dang it, you're going to have some options. Okay, our oxygen isn't terrible yet. Come here, fish. Ah. Really? Come here, buddy. Gotcha. Aha. Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's get closer to the surface here, because we're going to be... Oh, I just admit, it's harder, at least to me, to get that exact angle for the harpoon. All right, we better get to the surface here closer. No, and I wish I could aim up. It seems like I can only kind of aim to the sides and diagonal. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Gotcha, you bugger. I'm not gonna get enough fish, I don't think, for our supper here. Oh no! I missed. Stupid fish. Every time you do that, it just does this little bass drop. All right, 36%. So we still got a little. We can try to... Come on. You know what? Screw you, fish. I'm going to try to... Okay, we're getting low. Let's surface real quick. Get what we got. Yeah, see, we don't have enough yet. But we got a couple things, so we'll dive again. And again, if you were better at the game, as I am not, you could probably do way more fish than I just did. You know, and you'll get upgrades, I'm sure. I haven't gotten, again, you get another weapon I'm not going to spoil, but there are some upgrades, and I don't even know what kind of crazy stuff you get, because again, this game... It seems pretty normal to start with, and then it's like, oh, it got a little weird. Come here. Ah! You turned around. I had you, too. Fishy. Ah! Get you with my harpoon instead. Dumb fish. But you see, if you're looking at these structures and stuff here, it's like, well, sometimes you might be able to see... Oh, can I... Okay, those hurt. Can I slash them? Okay, you can't. Ow, ow, ow. Can I kill them is the question. Owie! I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, I can. So I need a better melee weapon. Is what I need. Well, let's go look for some more fish. So good to know. It takes a gazillion shots, but you can kill them. Ah! Gotcha. Okay. And I can hit the left trigger. I'm using my Xbox controller here. I can use the left trigger to move faster, but I think that takes my oxygen down a lot more. Oh, wow. I'm already at 37. Oh, that's probably... You know what? I'm just going to surface, because I didn't get much, but we might have to go down a third time real quick, but... Now we got a couple somethings here. Alright, whatever. When you get to the full game, when you get past like the tutorial part here, you get one trip during the morning and then one in the afternoon. So again, you got to make it count. You got to make it count. You got to watch your oxygen level. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, you going away. I was going to slice you. You dumb fishies. Oh, there's so many. There we go. We got one. Okay, got another one. Oh, I missed it barely. Yeah. Now we're fishing. See, when you get it right, it's actually kind of fun, but it's just fishy, fishy, fishy. Ooh, there's a bunch of them over here. Grab that one. Ah! You buggers. Got one. Okay, got another one. Yes. Okay. Nope, missed. Come here, bud. Ah, I could have slashed that guy because he went right by me. Okay, here we go. Really? No, I keep wanting to... It's backwards the way that I think it would be. Usually you hit the R button and then you would hit A. But this one, you hold the A button and you hit R. And that's why that when I did that really fast, I instinctively do it backwards. Because, it just, to me, it seems like it should be the other way. It's fine. Fishy, fishy, fishy. And then B is your... B is your slash here. Okay, while we're at 52. Oh, I just missed. Nope. Gotcha. Okay, we got some over here. No! Okay, we got another one. Nope. Fishy. Oh, there we go. Got another one. Stabbed it. There we go. Okay. 39. Really? That didn't work. Oh, not far enough. Gotcha. Oh man, let me get all these. You bugger. I was gonna slash you. I'm gonna cut you. I guess not. Oh, just missed. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, this part is kind of cool. I've never been into the restaurant, like the running a business those types of games. But now we can surface, and hey, we actually caught a bunch of stuff this time. So, it is night now, and we're going to go to Yield Sushi Shop here. Here we go. We got some goodies there. Okay, well, we got a bunch of those. 5 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them. So, I mean, the text isn't too bad, but again, for me personally, just with my crappy vision, I do wish that the text was just... I had a larger text option. Okay. Okay, now we'll be able to do at least an intro to the restaurant stuff. So, like I said, we're going to be serving stuff. We're going to be putting together our menu. There are little mini games for filling like your green tea. And I haven't figured out there's like a cutting wasabi or whatever, and I keep failing that mini game, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. But I'll show you a little bit of this and then we'll wrap up the video. But again, this will give you an idea if you maybe have enough vision or don't have enough vision, if this would be a game that you would be able to see well enough to play. Or, if this is a style of game that you would like to play. Okay, so we got a little arrow on the bottom there. And, okay, B is our, wait, what? N? What the hell do I hit? Okay, I can just hit A. Okay. Shush! Alright, so that is our ingredients. Gives us information. It's kind of like our ingredient-opedia, shall we say. And now we have another icon. So again, across the bottom, you've got a lot of our menu there. Okay. So we'll add. So there's our ingredients. Let's see, which one do we have? We got a whole bunch of these. I wonder, well, actually, I think it wants me to... I'll put that first one in there. So you have to have the ingredients in order to take care of things naturally. Okay. So now it's going to tutorialize our drink here. We see our big dude over here. That's what we're going to do. And okay, so we need to, again, it's either tap or hold depending on what you have set for your options. Wait, what? I thought it was just hitting A. Hold on. Oh. Clicking and holding the right analog stick. I don't know about that. Oops, too full. Alright. Ooh, I don't like that. I forgot that it was... There we go. That could be hard for some motor impairments. It's awkward even if you don't have one, but holding that down, feels a little bit odd to me. Okay, so we get more money if we... So we got the cook making stuff over there. Okay, so we'll head on over here. Okay. Yeah, he just runs away. Says, yeah, like, dude, you didn't even eat. Okay, and so now we have to use the B button to trash it because we can't, like he says, you can't serve it twice. And apparently I'm not allowed to eat it, so We wasted money. Yay. Alright, so now I have to just make sure there's our pause menu. Okay, so that's, so I can bring that up with my, I have my left and right bumper will toggle between the icons on the bottom there. And just so I can show you here, we can't do some of these other things just yet, but we can go in there. Again, here's all of our ingredients. There's our different fish that we've caught so far. Give some descriptions and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, we'll just keep it simple for now. So let's see. How do I? Okay, Y. Sure, we're gonna open and fail miserably. So again, you want to be able to see the icons. Okay, we gotta. Come on, what the? That should work. Ooh, nice. Okay, now we got to get some food. Okay. Chow down, dude. And you got to be able to see which ones are over each other, over their heads, and those icons can be kind of small. Oh no! Oh, come on! I didn't mean to. Well, I wasted that. That sucked. Okay. I think you were. Let's see. I forget who was first. Okay. You're chowing down. Good lord, dude. Can you run a little faster? I think you might have been here. I'm coming, dude. I'm a big dude. There we go. Okay, well, we're keeping up so far. We're doing better than I did last time. That's for sure. Okay. Well, that could have, I mean, other than that stupid, I accidentally let off on the analog stick. Again, that's why it's so awkward. I messed that pouring tea up. I messed that up that one time, so that was annoying. But there we go. That is our first day and evening of work. And I think we might get, I wonder if this is where we get our cutscene. I think it might be. And then I think we're going to wrap up the video. So you've seen both aspects of it. Like if I could make the icons over their heads a little bit bigger, and if I could make the text size larger for the menus and the inventories and such, and the dialogue. I mean, yeah, see, there's your tentacle. Oh, that can't be good. Yep, wrap the tentacle around the boat, shake it, and it is under. It is no longer, yeah, it's now a submarine. And the crew is probably dead. So yeah, things are not as calm and innocent as it would seem. So here we go. This is what I was talking about with the phones and stuff. So this is you're getting your first kind of side quest mission thing. Basically collecting so much of a certain type of fish, or it could be a certain kind of item, you know, whatever, as you're exploring. Yep, so it wants those. 4 of them. So yeah, I mean, and again, it depends on how easy it is for you to see, you know, when you're under the water, and if things blend into some of the backgrounds. You know, some of them are small, some of them might blend in. There are some visual aspects of this that do make it a little bit harder to play than I would ordinarily like. So now we've got our cell phone instead of just our options thing here, but we'll just bring that up to pause. It's a neat little game, and I did hear it getting a lot of buzz earlier this summer. And, you know, again, if you want just something a little bit unique, I could definitely see this fitting the bill. The fishing stuff is kind of fun, and especially depending on what kind of upgrades I could get later on, that could make it even more interesting. Playing this just makes me want to go play Ridiculous Fishing some more. I think I did a video of that out for iOS, which that game has returned. If you have Apple Arcade, and I think I have a video for it, I haven't unlocked it yet, but it has returned to Apple Arcade, so I think Ridiculous Fishing had gone away for a while, but if you have Apple Arcade, you can get an ad-free version of it, and I have played that a fair bit on my iPad, so like I said, doing the diving thing is fun here, but it kind of just made me want to play more Ridiculous Fishing. So yeah, there is a look at the game, Dave the Diver, and the accessibility of it, both the fishing and the restaurant management kind of a stuff, the serving and everything. Visually, it's going to depend a lot on your vision. You know, if you have better vision than I do, this might not be too bad for you. I mean, the contrast is good in a lot of places, so that's not an issue. The font is clean. I just have an issue from the font size standpoint, and then depending on how well you can see the icons quick enough above the customers' heads, how well you can see the different fish and items that you're looking for under the water. You know, I kind of have to leave that up to you, but I will say for myself, some aspects of it, while I am having fun, are a little bit difficult for me with my vision. But there you go. So that will do it for Dave the Diver. I thank you again to the developer and the publisher for reaching out and providing a Steam key for this game. This is so I did get this game for my honest review of it, and I will put that in the description as well, just to make sure that people know. So yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.